babes, how are you? If you're new, welcome. My name is Michelle and this is another celebrity tale. This is under the situation that somebody wanted me to read on this one girl that disappeared on Disney. So we're gonna take a look at that, see what's good. I want to remind you guys that my readings have no date. They are divinely guided. Everything has free will. Not everything is going to resonate with everybody. Please keep in mind that roles could be reversing between energies. As I always say, celebrity tarot are only for your entertainment purposes only. So everything said and mentioned is allegedly. We always offer you guys the legal disclaimer at the beginning of every video in English and Spanish for anybody who may be interested in reading it. So with this said, let's continue with, we got here the Four of Wands in the reverse, the Four of Swords, the nails. We got here the Queen of Swords, the Five of Wands in the reverse. The Three of Wands, the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Page of Wands, Five of Cups in reverse, and overall energy we got the Two of Cups. So we got the Hierophant. So we got Taurus energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Libra energy, Virgo energy as well, and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So let me tell you something. So allegedly right here the parents were a little bit careless into the cause of the disappearance. I'm gonna tell you something. It seems like allegedly where they were in this let's say park, there was a couple, a female and a male, allegedly following them around. They were actually allegedly spotted right away. Okay, and I'm talking about them as just the parents and the kid. I'm talking about most likely the mom and the kid. Okay, so allegedly there was a couple around there that looked normal and everything, but they were spotted because allegedly it seemed that the mom and or parents, if it was the both of them, but it's making a lot of reference into the mom, right? Saying like the mom was allegedly careless with the kid since they got to the park. Careless in a way that they're too trusting, right? Like, oh, it's, you know, it's Disney or whatever place we're at. Nothing is gonna happen. So allegedly they noticed that and they were following them around on a, what we consider quote a distance. Could be normal because allegedly of course, but being in a park and being this everybody technically goes to the same places and it's hard to pick, especially if you do not have that mentality of like, let me be super aware just in case. Correct? So it seems right here allegedly that they were spotted and this couple noticed like how they acted, so they put it on their, they're not going to be difficult, or it's not going to be difficult to take the kid. Allegedly they put them under not a threat, right? And they say, okay, let me just go continue following it, because allegedly this couple noticed the pattern. So they say they're going to let the kid do their own thing, and that's when we strike. So allegedly right here it says that this female was already in the bathroom. Okay, they were already in the bathroom. This alleged female was in the bathroom like an hour and a half prior. They were just there waiting. Why? Again, most likely because they were studying this couple, or the mom and the kid. They realized that, hey, this is the nearest bathroom where they're at. Eventually they're gonna go to the bathroom. So they were hoping for the kid to go alone, and allegedly the kid went alone. But this is the thing, it happened so fast that they didn't notice allegedly here. But this female who was in the bathroom already changed the kid's appearance. Okay, it changed the kid's appearance here. And it's not talking about no tunnel or nothing allegedly here. It says right here, whatever the mom allegedly said she saw, she's in the right to think whatever she wanted. But allegedly, it's not like that. Allegedly, it's not like that. This mom was so shocked at what she saw and how fast it happened that allegedly she created this version of it. And I know people are gonna give me a lot of BS on this. Think about it. Whenever you give me BS on this, check your bank account. Did it change? Did you change the world? Nothing. So at this point, what it says right here, yes, somebody took the kid, allegedly, but it wasn't like she said it. It was not like that. It was not like that. It was different. She was being followed since she got there. She didn't notice. She was allegedly careless into where she was put on there. Oh, she's not going to be a threat. It's going to be simple to take the kid away. The kid allegedly, appearances of this kid got changed. It says right here that she is in so much despair and she was in so much stress that she saw something wasn't really there. There was something that wasn't really there. Allegedly, she's never going to see her kid again. Sadly, she's not going to see her kid again. And this is not connected to the owner of the park. No. This was, again, two people who purchased a ticket because they're actually targeting families allegedly in places like malls, stores, parks, because allegedly people get too trusting and leave their kids thinking that nothing could happen when everything could happen. It's talking about another door, but it's not allegedly not talking about no underground, none of that. At this point, it says that sadly she could fight all she wants. Nothing is gonna be proven. Nothing is gonna be proven. The people that she saw, or the person she saw, is not connected to the park. They're randos that happen to be there, and they change their appearance every time they're there, allegedly. Allegedly, that kid got sold. This is allegedly human trafficking. Sadly, it is that. Most likely organs. And it's unfortunate that I see this with the cards. But it says right here, it's not connected to the park. It's not. And people be like, oh, you're so afraid. If you know how to read the cards, why don't you read the cards and help others? And just because you don't like what it says doesn't mean it's not real. Okay? Get a career or something instead of bothering others. But at this point, the card says that it's not connected to the park. The situation that happened, the people involved allegedly, is not connected to the park. It says right here that the mom was so shocked that she saw something wasn't really there. That's what it's continued to tell me. The kid's appearance got changed immediately. Haircut immediately changed. Even it's telling me right here that allegedly the mom thought she saw something that wasn't there, right? And because she got so shocked that she couldn't find her kid, she saw all of this happen. She does believe it. Allegedly, it's not. This says right here that the kid wasn't even in the bathroom when she got in there. Because it says that her kid's appearance got changed. So she didn't recognize the kid. You understand what I'm saying? Allegedly, what she saw, it wasn't really the reality of things. Allegedly, it's not. Her kid wasn't even in the bathroom. You understand what I'm trying to say? She got in the bathroom and she couldn't find her kid. And allegedly, she assumed that, oh my gosh, she must be under, I don't know, underground stuff. I saw that. She did not see that, allegedly. She assumed because she couldn't find any other explanation. But sadly for this mother, her kid wasn't even in the freaking bathroom whenever she noticed. Her kid, it was an exchange. It was this female, right? Changed this kid's appearance within 5 minutes or less. And if you don't believe that is possible, take a look at the news. When I was 12, there was a thing of like people going in the bathroom and doing this kind of stuff when I was younger. And allegedly, right, and this is on news back in Puerto Rico, this girl got in the bathroom, and within 5 minutes, this lady who was in the bathroom already waiting for victims cut her hair, put a hat, changed her clothes, right? And when she got out the bathroom, nobody recognized her. And the girl was so scared because it's easy to manipulate kids. That's why people go for kids. That's why we got to be so careful. That's why we got to take care of our kids, because not everybody has good intentions, right? So long story short, this kid got out the bathroom, and the one that recognized her was her brother, because her shoes, the lady did not have the time to change her shoes. And when the kid started seeing her sister and screaming, that's when everybody freaking noticed. So this situation that's happening right now, or that has been it's not new. It's been going for years. It's just unfortunately people get comfortable. And at this point, it's very sad what I see. The girl, she's not going to see her again. It's very unlikely, allegedly. I wish I could tell you. Give her hope, yes, but it's very unlikely that she's going to find her kid again. And even if she thinks she find her kid, it's not going to be her kid. It says right here, allegedly being sold, gone. There's gonna be people claiming, I know where your daughter is, or I know where your kid is. It's lies. There's people who just lie. There's gonna be other readers says, oh, they're gonna be reconciled. They're not. The cards continue to be in reverse. It's pretty much very unlikely that she is going to see her kid again. Unfortunately, it's very unlikely. With the Five of Swords, she's going to have a very hard life because she feels guilty. Allegedly, the mom's going to feel guilty, obviously. So she's going to have a hard time. She's going to have a hard time healing. It's going to be super hard. She's not going to stop, okay? And nobody blames her for not stopping to find justice. But it says right here that sadly, this is just the end of the situation. What happened was that, and you may say, but what did it sound like? Because I'm reading you how she felt, what she allegedly saw, based on what she felt. Then I had to separate that for what the card says it happened. If you heard, and you don't get to pick and choose, I said the lady did not see what she thought she saw. You understand what I'm saying here? She got so shocked. This is a shocked energy of like going to the freaking bathroom and not finding your kid anywhere. And maybe finding something that you know they had. And you don't have an explanation. So your mind causes and creates a reality to explain what has been happening. And allegedly what she saw did not happen. It's not connected to the park. There's two people, a young female. I will say this female and this male could be around their 30s. They're light skin, brownish hair. The thing is, like, it's a very common and not outstanding description. Allegedly, they are not outstanding. They blend in. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, it's hard to pick on them. And the lady was being followed since she got to the park. Allegedly, she stepped in the park, and they were picking, and they realized that. And you may say, well, they're gonna do it again. Most likely, are they back? They're not gonna be back immediately. This allegedly is a bigger group that's doing that. The same thing happens in the malls and everything, that you have heard like stories on TikTok and other places, into where you need to be watching and alert. But it's not connected to the park. It's not connected to the park. And unfortunately, as hard as this might sound, it's our responsibility as parents to take care of our kids, and we cannot even trust to go to the bathroom, because you never know. And like I said before, this is not something new. This has been going for years. I heard multiple stories, even when I was a kid, that things like this happen. But it's very unlikely that this mom will find her daughter. Allegedly here, this mom could attempt to, like, against her own life eventually, because of the pain and the hurt and the blame. Allegedly, she may have an emotional state that is not going to be correct. She's going to be very, very, like, scarred permanently. So mentally, I also see her mental health declining, obviously. So at this point, this is what I see. Sadly, there's nothing more to give, because it is more to give, but I just don't really want to disclose the details of where her kid is. Allegedly right here, the kid is still alive, but allegedly it's not in a good place. The kid is not in a good place, and they're not gonna find the kid. Allegedly, the kid is not even in the U.S. If you want to be specific, allegedly the kid is not longer in the U.S. And sadly, people need to be more careful in when you go places, even when it's the happiest place on earth, because you never know people's intentions. Sadly, but it says right here, the devil in the reverse. Sadly, it's not a happy ending. It stays like in reverse. It stays a chaotic energy. But it says right here that the mom did not see what she thought she saw. She was just trying to explain herself. Allegedly, the kid entered the bathroom. Allegedly, there was somebody already in the bathroom, a female to be specific. And it says right here that the kid got out, and before the kid got out, the kid's appearances got changed. It's also saying right here that the lady as well could have used a bag to put the kid in the bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was quick. Like, I would say, like, there was some sort of an appearance on physically that they did quickly, allegedly. Then there was, like, I see like an injection being put on the arm of the kid immediately, and I do see either or. The kid walking out do style, you know, like very, like, not aware what's happening, but they change their appearance very quick. If not, they could have been put in a bag, and the lady just, you know, and allegedly she did not look weird, she did not look outstanding, she did not look stressed, because allegedly it's not her first rodeo doing that. So at this point, then you know, she went with him, and they just left immediately before anybody even noticed, because they were looking for the wrong places, allegedly, because the mom was just so shocked. But at this point, this is what happened, and sadly, there's not gonna be a happy ending there. The only thing I could say is I'm gonna pray for that mom, because it breaks my heart as a mom. Like, I don't wish that upon anybody. That's why I'm so strict with my kid. You know, like, we go to parks and everything, but I'm not friendly. Like, when people be like, I'm like, stay away from my kid. Stay away. You're like, I don't trust nobody. Let me tell you, I don't trust nobody. So, cause girl, all these things that happen, you know, and it's not a new thing that's been happening. So at this point, just be careful with your kids, with your nieces, with your sisters. You know, if you're an adult, please take care of them. You don't want to trust yourself. The person you least expected could be like them, because nobody would ever pick them on anything. Allegedly, they look so normal and so not cray that you would never pick them, because they're so blendable that they don't stand out, and that's a danger, that's a problem, you know. So if you go to parks and places, just be extremely careful with your kids. Do not trust them to go in the bathroom. Do not trust them to go in the bathroom alone. Go walk them. Please. No matter if they're 15, don't matter. When they become 30, that's when you let them. But this is what it is. I do not have a happy ending there. I wish I did, but I don't. But this is it. And sadly, again, it's not the park's responsibility, sadly. And whenever you say no, when you buy tickets, you need to read the little letters. That is a waiver, a legal waiver. When you purchase tickets to go to a concert, to go to a park, they all have legal waivers that if you don't read them, you won't know what you're signing. So that is very important to do also. But anyways, let me finalize what astrological dice says here. It says we got here the planets, and we got Neptune. It says pertaining to the shadows of the mind. Like I told you, intuitive force is not of this world. Now we're gonna go with the zodiac sign. It says emotional side, Virgo, taking on too much, isolation, overly rational, anxious, focusing too much on details, overly organized and overwhelmed. And then finally we got the 11th house, which the houses mean the area of life, and it says represents protection and good moments, lucky gifts, connection with people, sharing, bounty, prosperity. So this is the end of the reading. I hope you guys liked it. So if you want me to read about something else, let me know in the comments, and as soon as I have the time, I'll do it. I want to invite you also to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify. I'm also on Facebook. If you want to get personal readings, I also offer them. You want to check always the description box below for all the links, and you're gonna find again the link for everything. So I love you guys so much, and I hope everybody has a happy holidays.